Hello and welcome back to TEW 2016, the branding solution, and we are here once again with Smackdown, and for the first time in a long time I have Smackdown set up to go for a couple of weeks with continuous storylines that make actual sense leading into WrestleMania. We obviously know that we're going to have, as you can see up here, it's only week 2 of February, there isn't going to be a pay-per-view again before Mania for them, so they have plenty of weeks to work on stuff and have things happen storyline wise. We always like to start with our pre-show, so we have the new Midnights, which is going to be a long work in progress tag team, but already up to 40s in performance. Yes, the match is dreadful, but I'm happy that we're just moving in the right direction. Joyce Brown is officially back in NXT now due to her problems with Wrestle Court. So yeah, she went down. Mandy Leon, I have her on the main roster. I want to let her get some wins. I need to find a storyline because at the moment I feel like I'm trying to push 4 or 5 of the lower card people to the next level, all at the same time. Mandy Leon is probably 5th or 6th on that idea, so she's only really getting pre-show matches at the moment. But a win's a win, right? We then have SAS picking up a much needed win. They are my pretty much face jobber tag team. They can go to bigger and better things. We're going to work on that, and it's going to happen. Taryn Terrell defeats Nikki Glenn Cross. I liked how serious this match was. With a schoolboy. Just roll her up. No proper finisher. Fine, whatever. G-Next and Psycho Ward needed a win. Put them against 4 of my talents from NXT. I'm delighted with Ludaka, who continues to impress. She is potentially, I have a few potential people from NXT that I want to really go with. She is one that I would be picking at the moment. Maybe my number 2 on the list. Oh god, this was awful. I'm not even going to bother with that one. This says that Liu Shiro is the next prospect, and all the matches are always terrible. She's not over. It's a lot of work in progress there. And here's another 2 that could be my potential next movers. Kaylee Lee Ray, finally going to start using her a bit more. And Tessa Blanchard from NXT is potential. As I always want to find the next young talent to bring through. Probably from all my Football Manager days, I always like to find the next talent that you can bring through and make something special out of, and these 2 both could do it. Tessa's got a couple more years extra, she's only 22 I think now on the game, so everything there. Kaylee's I think 24, both potential here. We go into our main show now, I believe. I know we have one more match. We have Aaliyah defeat Sinatra Garrett in the pre-show, which has struggled to get a match over 50, I believe. But yeah, Aaliyah is another one of the heels I'm trying to push. I need to wait for Gail Kim to get back before we can do everything we want. She's got another 2 months on the sidelines. Now we start the main show, and we got Sasha and Charlotte coming to the ring together, stating that they are the dominant force again. We will rule SmackDown. We've put our differences aside, where we entertained you, the crowd, when we fight each other. Now we're going to take apart this women's division, this women's brand. Anybody who gets in our way, Bayley, Oscar, you don't stand a chance against the boss and the queen of the women's division. So a strong message from those 2. At the moment, our women's champion is facing Bayley at Mania, and Charlotte is facing Intercontinental Champion Oscar. And they're playing a power trip leading couple or leading friends sort of thing. It's a weird sort of heelish version of what Kevin Owens and Jericho did without the comical side to it. I think it's the best way to describe it. So I'm going to go with that. and 92 to start the show. Shows these four are very over. So we'll continue on. We start with a match that seems to get used over and over again. But we have the Forgotten Generation and the Extinction Agenda losing to Beautifully Dangerous when Billie Kay got pinned by Angel Williams, but Nia Jax attacked Ember Moon. Eva Marie was the weak link. What a surprise. So this means that Angel Williams and Cheryl Offers get one more tag team title shot this season, or this year. That will happen next week. But after the match, Nia Jax put Ember Moon through a table, which surprisingly good rating, which shows these two have improved a lot. And then Edge books the tag team match once the Carnage has finished. And not very good rating for that, just booking a match still. It's going to get worse for this anyway, before it gets better. That has been put in for next week. I put Leve Bates to pick up a win. She is my number one on the mid-carders, or lower carders I'm trying to get up to the next level, as she defeats Rosa Mendes in a rubbish match. Rosa, she'd be gone soon. And then Summer Rae attacks Leve Bates. I've gone with this. I've kind of teased with putting her in and around the Intercontinental. The thing is, I should really make Smackdown have a future Intercontinentals one that these two would be in. I think that's probably better. We continue with this. Taylor Hendricks and Heidi Lovelace got a big victory last week over the tag champions, and now they kind of promise saying that they deserve a title shot. They just beat the champs. They want a title shot. They deserve it. But it just sort of goes unanswered. It's sort of you do feel it sometimes when the champs get beaten, person should get a title match. They're calling for it. So yeah, let's see. And to prove they are a dominant force, yes, it's not a great match, but they pick up a victory. Taylor Hendricks showing that she is the main attraction of this lot, improving as well. Jet Set are my heel jobber tag team, so yeah, fine with that. Edge still not happy with what happened with Nia Jax and Ember Moon, decides that they're going to have a match next week on SmackDown if Ember can compete. Now there is a chance that they may pull that match for the week after, but my match plan for that week is even bigger. The chances are this could be the opener for next week's SmackDown. I can't show the pre-booking because all my matches are set up for about 3 weeks down the line on SmackDown now on the pre-booking, so I don't forget where I go. Nia Jax squashes Alex and Nicole. Yeah, that's what it needed to do, show Jax being strong. We see Asuka and Bayley hanging out backstage when Natalya, at the moment still a face, comes up and challenges Asuka to a match. So I want to try that Intercontinental. Before that, Charlotte, let's see if you've got what it takes to beat me. And there's sort of a friendly acceptance because Asuka just wants to fight. So she takes the yes. And we have an Intercontinental title match, which isn't the greatest. Asuka defends, retains. Yeah. I just want to keep Asuka fresh on TV, and I feel defending the title once or twice before Mania is probably going to help everything as it goes along. That afterwards, Charlotte and Sasha come out and take out both of them, showing that they are a deadly force to be reckoned with. Another little bit of a throwaway match here. I'm trying to push Evie. That's probably my number 2 on my persons to push. And she got a win over Makoto. The fact that it was straight after a hot segment hopefully helped a bit. Bayley isn't happy with what happened. She cuts a promo on Sasha, saying that you've changed. Used to be my best friend, used to be the crowd's best favourite. and all of that, and now you've teamed up with the one they hate. Yes, you're the champion, but I'm going to change that. A little Bailey promo, you know, before she goes on to beat Emma in a longish match. It drifted a little bit, but the crowd's interested, and the 76 is happy enough rating for me. I threw in a video there to try and just boost their popularity a bit. The New Midnights continuing their little push as a tag team. And then we gave Mickie James a win over Carmella. Taryn Terrell distracted Carmella. Mickie James, I'm trying to get to the top level. She's kind of just above mid-card. I want her to be just outside the main event picture now. I know she had a title match and put on a great match. But yeah, I want her to be at Carmella and Taryn Terrell's level, which is kind of about where Ember and Nia Jax are. Becky and Paige got a promo saying, well, Mickie did her job winning a match. It's our turn now. I kind of changed the main event. It was going to be Becky and Mickie versus, I believe it was Alexa and Emma, but I changed it to these two, the Future Vision. I want to keep them. That's not good. I wanted to keep Alexa and Nikki Bella together. I thought there's a lot of potential with them. I am worried about Paige's injury. That doesn't sound healthy. So we'll see how long she's out. This could change a lot of plans, but luckily not too many in the big storyline I have running. We'll go back to the main screen and see whether this is a bad injury. And we're back to the main screen, so we'll check the news. Paige definitely sidelined. Not nice. Let's check some decisions then. Just a renewal of a referee. Yeah, nothing fancy there. Vivian Max is back. That's always good to see. Let's see how long this is going to be. 2 months. Great. She is now out of WrestleMania. And I did have a match planned for her for WrestleMania. Nothing that isn't replaceable. I will. It is true. Her match is replaceable. Is there anything I can do to make this go quickly? Very low risk. Let's do it. Complete success. She'll be back in 39 days. She will make. I think she'll make WrestleMania. It's really a touch and go one, that one actually. If you were to look at that, 39 days from Wednesday, week 2, we're saying there's 28 days a week, a month. Add 1 more week. She may be back on the day of WrestleMania or the day after WrestleMania. That's disappointing. The hugging, Jax, moonrising, Bailey Sasha's great. That's obviously weak, and that's still going pretty strong. So yeah, as you can see from my medical, I still have 2 more months before I get Kel Kim back. So at least that's actually not as bad as it sounds. At least it means I can't have to squeeze her into something for WrestleMania, and I can build her up to return post-Mania. So I like that idea. So we are going to just check this. Cheryl Evans is on there now, and who's not? Rosa. Let's see how long until Rosa's contract is up quickly. There's a lot of people on my roster. Rock's gone, Goldust gone. Keep. Could go. I could lose. Titus. Archer's gone. Stacy's going. I'm worried. How is Rosa Mendes still got longer than some of these people? How long a contract did they give her? I'm pretty sure I didn't give her a long contract. You know what, we're just going to search here. Rosa Mendes. How long is left? Another 11 months. Bloody hell. How did that happen? Is there a release plan? What's that cost? 35,000. That's not devastating, but so. Oh, hopefully she'll get done for drinking and look a fire that way. That's going to finish the show. We'll be back with Shockwave next time. Thank you all for watching.